I was in desperate need of chill time today, so I finished reading 3 books. I'm going to talk to you about them. This is Paul Tremblay's Survivor Song. It is an excellent, gripping novel. I read it in one sitting. Paul Tremblay is one of our best horror fiction writers, and there's this mysterious virus going around transmitted by rabid animals. But what Tremblay does so well is really get to the heart of the people. There is an incredibly shocking ending that just made my jaw drop. And it was just chilling to the bone. So I do highly recommend Survivor Song and Paul Tremblay's work in general. He is amazing. Then I finished this. This is Fables of Abundance by Jackson Lears. This is a pretty useless book. It claims to be a cultural history of advertising, but Jackson Lears is one of the most unfocused academic minds in a very bad way. He does have an interesting read on William Gaddis's The Recognitions at one point, and I was down for that. He's actually a decent literary critic, but this is just basically a jumble of all of his thoughts. It's largely an incoherent mess, and it was quite disappointing. I do not recommend it. I wanted to study the evils of advertising so I know how to fight it better. I have some other books that are coming. As I was reading this, I started ordering more books. Fuck, this guy is not it. But if I read those, and when I read those, I will give you my thoughts. And then the third book I finished today was this. This is On the Calculation of Volume 1 by, I don't know how to fucking pronounce her name, Solvej. Solvej Balle. This is apparently the literary sensation. She has 7 volumes of this. This is the first volume, and it deals with this woman who gets stuck in time on November 18th. She repeats it over and over again. So it's kind of like Groundhog Day, but it's a little bit more poetic. You won't get an explanation for this. Maybe we will in a later volume, because there's apparently 7 of them. I have the second volume. The third volume is being published later this year. But I think I was a little disappointed by this. It was pretty good. I was enthralled. I liked the observations, but it doesn't know whether it wants to be a Proustian philosophy of life, a la, 7 volumes, or a Rachel Cusk cogent behavior examination, which she does very well, but which only occurs in fits and spurts in this book. I'm going to read all 7. This has not curtailed me from stopping the fucking book, but, and she is less prolix than Ose Karl Ove Gnaskard. But, yeah, we'll see. I'll get back to you when I read Volume 2, all right? All right.